Hello everyone, I'm Dave Pyper, and this is the silliest thing I saw this week, where I show you the things that caught my eye week to week in the NFL. This show would not happen without Vuori, our sponsor. They make the most comfortable clothes in the game, and I will gush about them more later. But there's always a little silliness in the NFL, whether it's Derek Carr finally coming out of his shell, or a Packers fan that wants you to know it's over, maybe even a Panthers fan rooting in shame. Oh, don't be sad, Bryce. Check out what Will Levis did this week. You all loved last week's show with our Levis Checkin, but this week, Levis is reaching new levels of boneheadedness. The Titans are on the 7-yard line. Levis drops back, doesn't like what he sees, moves up in the pocket, and jumps over his lineman. Well, he tries to jump over his lineman, but he ends up tripping, and his body starts to go parallel to the ground. And as he's falling, he tries to flip a ball to Tajay Spears. And the pitch doesn't quite get there, and because this is a backwards pass, it's a fumble, and the Jets recover. Head coach Bill Callahan is thinking what we are all thinking. What are you doing? This is shockingly similar to last week, and Callahan thought so too in his post-game presser.
Yeah, I was upset. It was dumb. It was the same exact thing he did last week, and he cost us points in the red zone, and that is what it is.
I have a hunch that this won't be the last time we check in with Will this season. Week 2 of the NFL answered the question, how many Buccaneers does it take to pick up a Montgomery? Here in the second quarter, Monty lines up in the backfield and is quickly met by 4 Buccaneers who wanted to make sure that forward progress had indeed stopped. Anyone else catch this graphic mess up? Sometimes they just gotta get the graphics wrong. I have to point it out. I know. The Giants, Patriots. I've never been to the city of Giants, but I've also never traded a cow for a handful of magic beans. All right, I want you to keep an eye here on George Pickens. He's going to run a little slant, but pay attention to the hit and watch the mouthguard go flying. Pickens is more like George Spittens, if you ask me, spitting that thing across the field. And I'm just sitting here thinking that there's no way he washed that thing before putting it back in his mouth. Second-year referee Tyree Walton took Twitter by storm when he showed off his wild speed on Sunday. Here's a deep pass to Justin Jefferson, and Walton's flying down the field practically neck and neck with Jefferson, who's dragging 2 desperate 49ers defenders behind him like luggage. Walton spots Jefferson zooming towards him and immediately slams on the brakes. Walton then changes directions just as Jefferson starts coming across the field. So Walton's on a boat race with Jefferson to the end zone. Then right around the 10-yard line, then Walton busts out a hip swivel that could win him Dancing with the Stars, while Jefferson leaves the defense in the dust, sprinting to the corner of the end zone. How could it be that a ref is that fast? So I did some digging, and Tyree was actually these aren't jokes. Tyree was the starting running back at Adams State in Colorado. And let me also just say, in doing some of this digging, I found out that this guy's a winner. Walton is a private wealth manager for U.S. Bank during the week, and then he refs on the weekends. Pretty cool if you ask me, and maybe Walton can show these guys on the field what real speed looks like. The silliest thing I saw this week would not be possible without our sponsor Vuori, bringing you the most comfortable clothing on the planet. Now, last week I talked to you guys about how much I love the Ponto Performance Joggers. They're part of Vuori's Dream Knit collection. They're perfect for anything: working out, lounging, running errands. Plus, they're made from 89% recycled materials. So you're not just feeling good when you're wearing them, but you're making a better choice too. And I've actually ordered a pair of the Ponto Performance shorts this week. If you guys want me to model them, say so in the comments. And if more than a few of you want me to model them, I'll do it. I'll strut myself. Maybe I'll even put my hair down for you. But right now, Vuori is giving you 20% off your first purchase at vuori.com/Harris with free shipping on U.S. orders over $75. Seriously, get ready to live in your Vuori. That is vuori.com/Harris. Thank you, Vuori. All right, I'm going to give you a little extra, but instead of this is going to be a big one on the end. But this next one is not for emetophobes, because there were players puking on Sunday. And I'm not proud to admit this, but people throwing up makes me laugh, okay? We got this quick one from the Jets at the end of the game. It caught my eye. But that's not the one that got the attention of everyone else. And that was this one. Packers are at midfield in the middle of the second quarter, and Matt LaFleur yells, "Don't blow chunks," but center Josh Myers didn't hear him. And check out right there before the snap. That's right. That's Myers puking all over the ball as he hikes it to Malik Willis. And Willis takes it like a champ. Takes the ball, drops back, and we get to see him wipe his hand off right here. You can actually see it better here, right here in the replay. And as Willis feels the puke, he also feels the pressure and decides to run with the ball. After the game, LaFleur was asked about the incident.
Malik, why he didn't throw the ball on that third down, and he told me that Josh threw up on the ball. I was like, that's the first time I've ever heard that. I don't think Malik probably didn't appreciate that.
I'm going to agree that Malik probably didn't appreciate it. And that's going to be a wrap on week 2. Thank you guys for tuning into the silliest thing I saw this week. But don't forget, we are presented by Vuori. The show would not happen without Vuori. If you love this show, click the link below or go to vuori.com/Harris for 20% off your first order. I cannot thank Vuori enough. And I also can't thank you guys enough for watching the show. Thank you guys for all the love in the comments. Let me know what you guys liked about the show this week. Let me know what you didn't like about the show. That's fine too. I almost was going to show you guys this fake punt from Dan Campbell because it was just insane to do this, but I'm just going to kind of show it to you guys now as we head out. But thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys next week.
Thanks so much for watching. Please, please, please smash that like button, write a comment, tell us who else you'd like to see us review film on, and of course, best of all, please subscribe to our channel and then click that little bell above the subscribe button and you'll be notified whenever we post a new video.